Okay, so South Korea is my pick for Asia. Um, I'm not going to do like Thailand or Indonesia, even though I really do love them, because I think South Korea is sort of one of those underrated places. And yeah, I want to promote it more. A lot of people go to Japan. I actually did a South Korea and Japan trip, and I loved South Korea as much as I did Japan. So they're a really good combination to do together. But I'm just going to cover South Korea today. So this is one of my older itineraries. It's sort of a bit messy, but sort of same concept. So I flew from Australia into Seoul. And as you can see, I stayed in Seoul for quite a few days. And honestly, that wasn't even enough. There is so much to do in Seoul. And like everything is just so wacky and random in South Korea. Like you can buy like clothes out of the vending machine. You get like Korean barbecue at 3 a.m. You go K-popping. You do all sorts. So it's a really fun place. So like there's so many different like districts and sort of places to stay. So like even here, I had a lot of details. Actually, I really planned this one. So like yeah, there's all these markets and sort of areas that I went to. And you need like quite a bit of time to explore the different districts. So yeah, basically, I would recommend staying in like maybe one or two locations in Seoul because then you get out and like you catch the train everywhere, which is super efficient and like you can cover a lot of it, but you do need like a day to do each place. See, like here, there's just so many. But yeah, like the fashion's really good. Like you can get really cheap clothes and jewelry. Everyone's super stylish. The food is insane. Like here's one of the big markets. Yeah, it's like it is a city, but like there's some beautiful places. Like this palace actually was gorgeous. And there's a lot of like beautiful parks and everything. And just like the culture is super interesting. Like you can never get bored in Seoul. Like I think it's a place you could honestly live and spend some time because it has so much to do. So yeah, after 5 days in Seoul, I then went to a place called where is it? Um, Starts with a G. Oh, sorry, no, we went to Sokcho, where we did a really nice hike. Sokcho, here it is. So it's over here. And really beautiful, like again, you could just get the train here, and really beautiful like mountains. And um, we hiked up to this really good lookout from this national park. So we stayed sort of in the town, like round here, and then we caught the bus and did a famous hike into the mountains here. So a lot of people don't go here. I think we had a local friend who recommended that place to us. But yeah, really good to do and pretty easy to get to, just like 1 or 2 nights. There's the national park. So you sort of just like catch the bus in and do a hike. Then from there, we went to this place. I can't remember how to pronounce it. I think it's Gwangju. Um, and Gwangju was really cute as well. It was like towards the south. Here it is, Gwangju. And we like, yeah, just like really cute place to explore. Like we were in like kind of the rice paddies and rice fields and like really beautiful temples. Yeah, just like really cute. We watched sumo wrestling and did all sort of things like that. Had really traditional, authentic food. Sort of saw a lot about like the religion and the culture. So really enjoyed it there, and then went over to Busan. Busan's really cool, actually. It's like got a lot of expats. There's a big like U.S. Army community there. And yeah, Busan, like it was actually really good nightlife, like had a good time there. It's near the beach as well, so yeah, it wasn't the most amazing beach, but it was a good one. And then what's really good is when you're down near Busan, then I flew over to Hiroshima, so it's really easy to get into Japan. It was like a 1 hour flight to Hiroshima, and then from Hiroshima, which is here, I went to like Osaka, and then Kyoto, and then Tokyo as well. So yeah, really easy to get through there. Oh, sorry. One other thing I did do when I was in Seoul is I went to the DMZ border. So I guess technically I went into now North Korea. So you can you basically do a tour to get to the border, and you see sort of. I mean, you get a glimpse at what what is North Korea, and there's sort of like a lot of guards there, and you learn a lot about the history and everything, which is just super interesting and just makes like South Korea so unique. And honestly, I didn't know loads about it, like going there. So when you're there, you really like hear how families just literally got divided between the two, and it's very real. So that is one thing you can do sort of up near the border when you're in Seoul. And then yeah, Japan. I did another 2 weeks there as well, and again, like bullet trains, you can get around like you can in Seoul, and yeah, it's really fun. So basically, yeah, then I did once South Korea. I did yeah, Hiroshima, and these places. Hakone is really cool in Japan. Yeah, and then back to Melbourne. So it was sort of about just over 3 weeks all up. And yeah, just if you like something really different and really wacky, and a lot of culture, then South Korea is super underrated and I recommend. And otherwise, Japan is obviously great as well. So I hope you enjoyed the Asia one, and I'll see you for the next one.